What's up? Jacob here with Wild and Frisky. Today me and my buddy Derek are heading out to set 16 crown pots with my dad for the winter commercial Dungeness season. We're heading south of Sitka, and then later just my dad and I will go check them and see how many crab we get. Right, Derek and I are off to the boat to go get it ready while my dad walks the dog. We're gonna get the bait ready and start the boat and warm it up. Part of the reason I was even able to go on this trip in the first place had to do with the decision I had made back at college. At my school, we have something called Jan Term. It's a 1-month class where you take a single course for about 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, and by the end of the month, you earn 3 college credits. Most students use it to knock out another class and stay on track towards graduation, but who cares? I know I'm not graduating. No, I'm just kidding. All jokes aside, this year I just decided to skip it. I technically didn't need it. I'm still on track to graduate. So instead of sitting in a classroom for 3 hours, I figured I'd take the chance to go crabbing, hopefully make a little money, and still make it back in time to play in a basketball tournament later in the month. Some people might say that's a bad decision, but honestly, I don't regret it at all. I'd much rather be out in the Alaskan outdoors than cooped up inside a classroom staring at a whiteboard for 3 hours a day. We got our secret sauce over here. Wow. This is a new technique. So since it's 2026 now, we have to put on our 2026 sticker to show that we're legal, that we're participating in this fishery during a given year. Stick it on there. There we go. 2026, baby. There's a new year crabbing right there. Biggest boat in Sitka right there. Coast Guard boat. They go out to any emergencies. That big crane is for on the side. If there's a boat sinking, they help with that. Or they set out those big red buoys that mark where a rock is or something. Big cruise off our dormant volcano. There in front of us. Winter crabbing in Alaska is a completely different game compared to summer crabbing. The weather is colder, the daylight is shorter, and every decision you make out there carries a little more risk. And for this trip, the risk is even bigger because this was actually the first time my dad or I had ever tried crabbing in the middle of winter. Normally, we fish north of Sitka, where we know the area well and have had good luck in the past, but during this time of year, the only part of the fishery that was still open was south of Sitka. So with my decision made, we loaded up the boat and headed south. The only information we had was from an old-time crabber in town who mentioned that there used to be a good spot down there. The problem was that the last time he had actually fished that area was about 20 years ago. So basically, our entire plan was based on a piece of advice that was 2 decades old. But sometimes that's how fishing works. You hear a rumor, you take a chance, and hope it still holds true. Every single pot sitting on the boat costs about $300, so every time we drop one over the railing in the winter time, we're basically rolling the dice. Crabbing is kind of like gambling in that way. You spend money on bait, burn a bunch of fuel, and drop thousands of dollars worth of gear into the ocean, all hoping that when you come back the next day or week, there's something waiting for you. Sometimes you hit the jackpot, sometimes you don't, and sometimes you can't even find what you set in the first place. We're at our spot where we're gonna set the pots. Derek and I got the bait ready, so we're ready to go. It's beautiful out. Here with Wild and Frisky. Yeah, I'm ready whenever. Throw it. There goes number 4. When we set these pots, the weather was sitting at around 40 degrees, so we thought we'd be okay to set these pots without them getting stuck in the ice. But if you're not willing to take the risk, you'll never make any money doing it. Even knowing the risks, we decided to set 16 pots and see what would happen. Because of the winter conditions and me heading back to college, we only plan to check the pots once.
Get that guy out of here.
Suspect coiling there. We got lucky. Number 6.
Professional.
6. As you can see, we're setting our pots with a lot more rope than we did in the summer fishery. We're setting them between 25 and 35 fathoms of water, so roughly about 150 to 210 feet of rope. And the reason for this is because as the seasons begin to shift and the coastal waters cool, Dungeness crabs start to change their behavior. During the summer months, they thrive in the shallow waters where warm and abundant food sources like clams and small marine organisms allow them to grow and feed efficiently. But as fall approaches, those same shallow areas become colder and far less predictable. In response, the crab gradually migrate into deeper water. Unlike the surface, deeper ocean layers remain more stable in temperature, offering a more consistent environment that helps the crabs conserve energy during the colder months. At the same time, their life cycle is shifting. After mating in the warmer months, female crab carry their fertilized eggs and move into deeper water where conditions are safer for brooding. Here, away from the strong currents and the waves, they can protect their eggs over the long incubation period. The calmer depths reduce physical stress and lower the risk of losing their offspring. Right, we finally got them all done. It's at 16. Took us about an hour and a half to set them, maybe an hour to set them, and an hour to get there. I've also read that when it starts to rain more, the fresh water along the coast starts to push the crab into deeper water. And this is because with so much rain, their systems can't handle the fresh water because sometimes it dilutes the salt water so much that the crab think that they're almost in a river. This happens mostly in estuaries or at the head of a river. All right, it's been 6 days. And now Derek and I are heading back out on the boat with my dad and Eldon to go check these pots and see if they're even worth keeping in the water. What do you think, Derek? You think they're gonna be good?
They're gonna be good.
Yeah. Hey, what's special about today, Derek?
It's my birthday.
Wait, how old are you?
17.
17. He's almost unk. He's pretty old. He's getting old. Yeah. I'm here with Eldon. This is Eldon.
Hi.
Eldon, are you excited to go out on the boat today?
Yeah.
With Wild and Frisky?
Yeah.
Eldon was one of my first subscribers. He's an OG. Always comments on my videos. Alright, Eldon, you go to Mount Edgecombe High School, right?
Yeah.
What grade are you?
A senior.
You're a senior? What do you do there for sports?
I wrestle and I play basketball.
Oh yeah, which one do you think you're better at?
Wrestling.
Wrestling?
Yeah, I think I'm better at
You
wrestling.
think you're gonna go to college for wrestling?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
What division you think?
Division 2 at Quincy University.
Bro, that's tough. That's what RJ went for.
Yeah.
RJ was just my last video. D2, I got a prospect on my boat. Yeah. Then we got Derek out there putting in gas. And then we're heading back out. Trips like this also remind me how lucky I am to have a dad who's willing to spend his free time doing things like this with me and my buddies. We were using his permit, his pots, and his boat for this trip. My own boat was sitting on the trailer back at our house, and the pots I had leased earlier in the year had already been returned to their owner after the summer fishery ended. Without my dad, this trip probably would have never happened. We also brought our buddy Eldon along for the ride. He had been stuck at boarding school for a while, and he was more than ready to get out on the water. He didn't even care about how many crab we caught. He was just happy to be out on the boat and enjoying the day. Oh, I almost forgot Derek, but he came along as well. And on the second trip, it ended up being his birthday, so, we spoiled him with his birthday crabbing trip. That being said, Derek is actually one of the hardest working people that I know, and he's also been one of the biggest supporters of my YouTube channel since the beginning. I felt fulfilled when I got to bring him out on the boat because he's been asking me to get in the video, so I had to make sure that happened.
How much, Jake? Huh? He said 15. He said 15. Oh, I said 15. Yeah, I said 10. I got 10. What about you, Frisky? 18? Yo! How much is that?
That's
a lot. You smell the dead ones in there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Woo! Now we see those dead ones.
Man.
Say cheese, everyone. Look over here. Say cheese. All right.
It's like a month old.
Guess what? I can sell all these now.
Wow, you guys are good luck. Not only did the crab sales, but it's also we rescued the pot, which is $300.
Oh, these ones are dead. We're really good to use.
Hey, how can you bring a deer down the road and do something? Sir, you can't get here if you don't see it. We came down here mostly.
Oh no, it turned off, I think.
Huh?
Did it turn off?
It's still video. Don't even need to measure that guy. 3, 4, woo, barely. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, too small. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12. 13, 14. 15, 6, 7, woo, 18, 19. Yeah, can't complain about that. That's like close to $300.
Doesn't even say.
334.
Oh shit. I thought the number was in Sharpie.
Not for the year.
Oh. And chicken pot. What's the numbers, guys? What do you guys guess?
Oh, 2.
2. What do you got?
I got 6.
I got 4.
You guys are off.
Welcome back to Wild and Frisky. Look at that merch in there.
Remember, it doesn't have reverse.
What's your number?
What?
What's your number?
What?
How much?
Oh, 6.
Oh, wait, no, 6 is already taken.
Yeah, 6.
5.
Okay. Jake said 2, I said 4. He said 6, he said 5.
Oh, it's already there.
Crab.
Oh, some sign of crab.
Oh, yeah, baby. What is that big one? What is that?
Those are box crabs.
Is this Tanner crab?
Tanner and box crab.
Tanner's my favorite. Yeah, look at that, guys. Woo!
Alright, you guys work on throwing those crabs out.
Look at that, boys. How thick is it, Jake?
That's about like half an inch.
So when we came back the next week, it didn't take long to realize the gamble hadn't fully paid off. Winter crabbing comes with one big problem that you don't deal with in the summer, and that's ice. When temperatures drop low enough, ice starts forming around your buoy lines and even around the buoy itself. Then, when the tide starts moving, that frozen buoy can get dragged while your pot is still sitting on the bottom. Eventually, your pot will be dragged with the buoy in the ice flow and to deeper water, and once the ice melts, your buoy drops down deeper than what you set it at. And you can't find the buoy, which means you've lost the pot. So that's a $300 loss right there.
Now we're ice fishing, baby.
That's like an inch thick.
Look at that. Woo, look at like an inch thick, maybe a little thicker. Woo. Oh man.
My pots are gone.
They're gone? What do you like, dragged? Or?
Yeah, when we get caught and then they flow out and they just get short back.
Oh man. Yep. Well, that's one way to explain it.
Dang. Wait, so now we're missing three pots? Two. I thought you said 3 in here. Oh yeah, this one. And then 2 others. Dang. Well, that must suck.
Yeah, I know.
That's what? That's $600. Wow. Coming up. Pots one day got this.
Oh, two? Yeah.
Hey, give it a good toss. Just rip them. Look at that goo.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it.
So we lost 2, we got 1, that's 3. So that's 4, and this is over 5, I'm about to get. Oh yeah. Watch Yoshi. Oh, baby. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, look at that frisky smile right there inside. He couldn't help it.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh yeah. Got some feisty ones up in here. Alright, so hey, you guys got a pot coming up, so hurry up, yeah. I'll take a pot if you guys are. I'll take a pot.
5. We threw 3 dots.
On my head. Alright, boys. So I gotta get this done, yeah.
Gotta put fish in there again, too.
Right, I was up. As long as Jake's. Lord. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, Jake.
Close to being short bag. 4? Okay, I think 2. 4 0. Oh, we got king crab, but no dungeons.
And then you can stack those on the, put them on the bow right now.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna set 5 or 6 is all.
Okay. Remember, you gotta untie it up front first. 0. Hey! There's some crab.
Why are they stacked this time of year?
I'm just. Yeah, that guy's just too small. That guy is soft. But there's life. Yeah, but 1, 2. Semi, still good. 3. Nah, it's too small. Soft. 3. Got Derek working hard and Eldon hardly working, but that's all right. Eldon's just out here for fun, but oh, we got 2 crab. Eldon's out here for the love of the game, but Derek thinks he's making money.
I better be.
No, it's just Derek's birthday present is helping us crab.
Yeah, great way to spend the birthday out.
Man, I haven't seen any females yet.
You guys want a luxury birthday? Call Wild Frisky.
There's one big one.
Jake, is that a pot over there? Is that just a...
That's a pot. but we're gonna use a few of them later. One on that. Alright, watch your fingers, Ellen.
Look at that ice goes to the buoy and it just eats them alive.
Oh yeah. I think that's just frost.
Oh, it is. Oh, that was actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Number on that?
Yep. Yep. 17 or 267. Yeah, we think we've lost about 6 pots now due to this ice coming in over our pots. There's one over there. Maybe 4. But still, it's close to 1,200 bucks. Candy cane rope. Ah, nothing. These are called Tanner crab. I've never seen them try and pinch anyone, but look at that. Trying to get me.
Oh, that one's pink.
Yeah.
It's called crab.
Trying to be gentle. Look at them, they're feisty. Going through some ice. Out of the 13 pops we were able to find, we ended up with fewer than 60 crab total. Definitely not the kind of numbers you hope for when you're burning that much gas and working in freezing temperatures. But even on a tough trip like this, there are still plenty of things to appreciate. For one, we got to explore an entirely new area of the southeast panhandle. And just running the boat through new territory and seeing a different part of the Alaskan coastline is always something special to me. Later that night, I ended up selling most of my crab to a few of my dad's buddies. The rest of the crab went back with me to college because my friends have been begging me to try some. I also gave one of my biggest fans, @KneeHeCuts, one of my crab shells that he'd been asking for. He even asked me to sign it as a joke, but I took it seriously and actually signed it for him. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.